Well, with the quickly, rapidly disintegrating light quality out here, I'm going to try to get through the Tuesday circuit for Maintain in the fitness protection program as quickly as we can. The base circuit for Tuesday, for July, are single leg calf raises, toe fall band walks, plank with active motion of the foot on a smooth floor. Sounds really complicated. It's actually not. It's going to be a full body workout. Let's get to it. I'm going to put this on the ground because a lot of these first two moves anyway are all about the feet, specifically the anterior tibialis. So put you on the floor, la la la, and there's my calf. So what we're really trying to do here with the single leg calf raise is one, get you to practice balancing on one foot. Hang out here for a minute. Let your foot roll around and find a little bit of balance. This in and of itself, by the way, is a really great practice to do multiple times a day. Once you find yourself feeling a little bit comfortable, spread your toes. Yay, yoga toes. Finally, change the angle a little bit very briefly. What you can't see up here is that when I lift this foot off the ground, all of the balance is coming from my booty, right? So your glutes should be on a teeny tiny bit, a bend in the knee. Not a bend, just unlocked, right? Because we got locked, unlocked, locked, unlocked. Slightly unlocked knee, all the balance on one foot, okay? Now, that's what's going on above. What's happening below is we're just gonna lift and lower. Very controlled, slow and smooth. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. You should feel this right there in your soleus more than anything else if you're doing this correctly. Oops. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Okay. Do not hesitate to use something to keep your balance while you do this. We're going to start with 30 seconds on each side, working our way up to a full minute on each side, hopefully by the end of the month. Okay, so toe fall band walks is the next one. Want to take a loop, pretty strong one. Put it around your ankles. Okay. In the first week, we're just going forward. With that, you want to lift your toes off the ground. Take a step forward. Only then do you put your toes down. You should feel that release in your soleus as well. So to recap, what's going on here is we're drawing our toes, leaving the ball of your foot on the ground, and hopefully your pinky toe skimming the ground. You want to bring your toes towards your face in a full plantar flex. Sorry, not a full plantar flex, but just the toe. So this would be a full plantar flex, right? All we want to do is bring our toes forward, ball the foot on the ground, big step forward, and then while you're transferring your weight, toes down. And this is called the toe fall band walk. Okay. We're going to do that alternating legs, obviously, for a full minute, preferably without stopping, but do take breaks as often as you need to. Okay. Now, plank with the active motion of the foot. What we care about here, I'm trying to think, how do I show you this? That's showing you my crotch. How do I show you this? That's showing you my crotch. Here we go. Here we go. Even Mr. MK don't want to see that often. Okay. Plank. Put hands underneath your shoulders. Pressing. When I say pressing the pads of your finger into the ground, I mean if you could press this knuckle here directly underneath your fingernail, focus on pressing that into the ground, and that takes the pressure off of your wrists. And then plantar flex. dorsiflex. If you have a slider or a piece of paper, which I honestly don't, we didn't bring it. Whew. What we're focusing on is keeping all this core engaged and the glutes on. Because remember, when you're here, your booty needs to be firing in and out. And I'm indifferent to how you do it. What I care about is this. While you are in that plank, you are fully engaged. Glutes are on. You're focusing on that exhale and engaging every muscle in here to hold you aloft. You're focusing on pressing your armpits into the ground, because remember, that's how you stay aloft. It comes from there. So with that engaged, you should have no trouble sliding that toe back and forth. I don't care if you do 30 seconds on each side or if you alternate. I'm completely indifferent. Also, take as many breaks as you need to if you find this being too much for your wrists. So that is the base movement. Remember, I'll say it every single video because I'm not going to get tired of saying it, and I hope you don't get tired of hearing it. It's not about the progress. I don't give a shit about the progress. I care about your ability to do the work I've assigned. If the work is enough, stay where you are and keep doing it. That's fine. If you want more work in subsequent weeks in Training Peaks, you'll see that we can give you options to up the ante. You do not ever have to exercise those options. As far as we're concerned, you still got your money's worth, even if you didn't, because you did strength every day, hopefully for the first time ever. These little things add up quickly, and I don't care if you do CrossFit or yoga or play soccer or whatever else you do, be sure you do this too. It's 3 minutes. I designed it to be a supplement that you can take every day. Don't not take it and say, no, I strength is strength. It's not. If it was, I wouldn't have a job. Yay! So, to that effect, where the progression of the calf raises over the course of the month, if you want more work, if you're like, this is really easy, I've got so much balance, then what we're going to do is we're going to progress to mini jumps. Mini jumps meaning putting your feet together, glutes are on, big exhale, so your hips are firing too. Get down low, toes off the ground. You're gonna do jumping up and down, bouncing on your toes. Okay. It's only awkward if you're wearing big dangly earrings while you do it. Yay! And then, if that does not feel enough, we give you two options from there: forward and backward, lateral jumps, and then forward backward jumps. So take something like this nice little, if you have a line on the ground, here are the forward backward jumps. Assume that position, big exhale, this is on, booty on, everything firing, heels off the ground. I go back and forth over that line as fast as you can. That's too easy, focus on doing it with 1 foot at a time. It's really awkward, especially if it's hot heaving in the ground, just slick like mine right here. Where you will feel it, single leg, and why we ask you to start with that supported, is you'll feel that in your posterior tendon really quickly. If you feel anything in there, immediately go back to 2 legs. We don't mess with post-tib tendon. We do not want chronic tendinopathy of any sort, and one of the more common tendinopathies in runners is posterior post-tib tendonitis. We do not want that to become chronic. It's very, very hard to deal with, but it's also a direct function of ankle dumping, like I just did right there, right? Not using good posture with your feet, and lack of hip strength. We tend to go directly to supportive shoes for that, instead of fixing the strength component. Not here, not with me. We're gonna work on the strength component while wearing supportive shoes. Yay! By the way, in case you can't tell, I really prefer all strength to be done barefoot. As long as it gets done, I'm not gonna split hairs over it, but something like this, it's truly better if you can do it barefoot and do it on a hard surface if you have it. I would do these in the bathroom. The first time I tried this circuit was in our bathroom at home. So that is this forward backward jumps, and then the lateral jumps. left and right over the line. Again, not twisting, just left and right. As little twist as you can throw in there. That's it. The plank, because that's cardio, the plank itself does not have a progression this month. As far as we're concerned, that's hard enough as is. Yay! Enjoy.